Welcome, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 22nd, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Virgo, today's energy opens like a mirror, reflecting back the hidden corners of your ambition, your fears, and your unspoken hopes. The moon's position opposite Neptune in your partnership sector is stirring something deep, an invitation to stop overthinking the how and start trusting the why. This cosmic alignment highlights the quiet space between what you want and what you believe you deserve. You might notice old doubts creeping up, questioning your abilities or second-guessing your next big move. Don't mistake that inner noise for truth. It's just your mind testing your resolve. The universe is asking for coherence between your thoughts and your emotions, a kind of internal handshake that tells the cosmos, I'm ready for this. The key theme right now is alignment. Mercury, your planetary ruler, forms a sharp trine with Pluto, and that energy doesn't play around. It wants transformation, not hesitation. This isn't about pretending to be confident. It's about consciously choosing thoughts that back up your goals. You've got big visions, but they'll only materialize when you stop negotiating with your fears. You can feel the pull to take action on something that's been brewing for weeks, a new business plan, an application, a pitch. But what's been holding you back is the mental chatter of what if it doesn't work out. The universe is flipping that question back on you. What if it does? Financially, this is a turning point. The energy today supports Virgo natives who are ready to step into greater responsibility, not necessarily by doing more, but by being more intentional. Venus in your financial sector amplifies your sense of worth, and that's where abundance begins. You might receive unexpected recognition from a colleague or boss who finally sees your consistency for what it is, mastery. But even more importantly, you're being reminded that money is magnetic to gratitude. Every time you appreciate what's already working in your life, you widen the gate for prosperity to flow in. Stress repels abundance, but joy attracts it effortlessly. Practice gratitude not as a chore, but as your secret currency. In love, the atmosphere softens. The moon's connection to Neptune can make things feel hazy. Are they being honest, or are you seeing what you want to see? Don't overanalyze texts or read between lines that aren't there. Instead, let your intuition do the talking. You'll notice that the moment you relax your guard and drop the need to control every outcome, connection flows in naturally. If you're single, someone in your social circle might surprise you with their interest. It's not the person you'd expect, but the chemistry is undeniable. For those already in relationships, it's time to nurture, not nitpick. Remember, love grows in the spaces where kindness lives. Don't let perfectionism become the wall between you and real intimacy. Spiritually, this is one of those days that separates who you were from who you're becoming. The cosmic message is clear. Self-discipline isn't punishment, it's preparation. Every thought you entertain plants a seed. If you keep watering the ones labeled fear and self-doubt, don't be surprised when they take over your garden. Choose instead to feed thoughts that make you feel powerful, capable, and in flow with life. Visualization is your superpower right now. Before you go to bed tonight, picture yourself already living the success you crave. Feel the weight of relief, the joy of having arrived. Your brain doesn't distinguish between imagination and memory. It just follows the frequency you choose to radiate. Work-wise, you're entering a cycle of high clarity and low tolerance for drama. The Six of Wands energy that hovers over your chart means you're being positioned for recognition. But first, you have to recognize yourself. Stop dimming your light in meetings, stop apologizing for having high standards, and stop rescuing people from their own laziness. The universe rewards efficiency, but it celebrates authenticity. If there's been confusion or conflict among teammates, this is your cue to be the voice of reason, firm, grounded, and fair. Don't let emotional turbulence knock you off your stride. You're the sign of mastery. When you lead with calm precision, others follow naturally. On a deeper level, today asks you to release control over outcomes you can't manipulate. That's where your affirmation comes in. I let go of what I can't change. This is not surrender in the weak sense, it's strategic letting go. You don't waste your time trying to rewrite the past or rearrange other people's lessons. You focus instead on what's within reach: your mindset, your consistency, your response. The moment you shift your attention back to the present, you reclaim your power. Every Virgo knows the temptation to micromanage life's every detail, but the true magic happens when you relax into trust. Emotionally, there's healing taking place beneath the surface. That Three of Swords energy mentioned in your reading shows you've been carrying silent disappointments, perhaps about where you should be by now. But those expectations are dissolving. The moon's influence invites you to forgive yourself for the delays, for the detours, for the mistakes that shaped you. None of it was wasted. Every challenge taught you how to stand taller, love deeper, and create more intentionally. Self-compassion is not optional right now. It's your doorway to the next level. As the day unfolds, remember that the universe doesn't respond to confusion. It responds to clarity. If there's a promotion you're after, see yourself as already qualified. If there's a business idea whispering at the back of your mind, stop waiting for the perfect timing. Start with the energy you have now. Spirit meets momentum halfway. This isn't about blind optimism. It's about spiritual physics. When your thoughts and emotions line up, reality adjusts. Every success story begins with someone deciding they were done doubting. Virgo, you are that someone today. The path ahead isn't about hustling harder. It's about trusting deeper. You've mastered the logic. Now master the energy. When your heart and your mind finally speak the same language, you become unstoppable. Every decision made from faith rather than fear sends a ripple through your timeline, drawing miracles closer than you can imagine. The universe is already listening. All that's left is for you to believe it's your turn. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Virgo, the universe surrounds you with an aura of awakening and personal revelation. You're entering a powerful phase where your inner wisdom and intuitive gifts are expanding. The veil between the visible and the unseen feels thinner, and your ability to manifest what you truly desire is heightened. The cards reveal not only clarity and direction, but also the courage to release what no longer serves your journey. Card 1, the Magician. Just like in your reference energy, the Magician appears as the first card, a clear sign that you are the architect of your reality. Today, this card amplifies your natural Virgoan gift for precision and intention. You possess all the tools you need: will, intellect, emotion, and resources to transform your life. But the Magician warns against overanalyzing. You don't need everything to be perfect before you begin. Manifestation thrives on faith and inspired action, not endless preparation. Focus your energy on one clear goal today and watch the universe respond almost instantly. Card 2, the Moon. The Moon introduces mystery and emotional undercurrents. You might sense confusion or conflicting signals from someone close to you, especially in matters of the heart. The Moon encourages trust in your intuition rather than external appearances. Hidden truths may surface, perhaps through dreams or synchronicities. Your angels are whispering guidance through subtle signs. Virgo, your analytical mind wants logic, but today's revelations will come through emotion and instinct. Let yourself feel without dissecting every detail. Card 3, Death. Death is not an omen of loss, but of powerful transformation. Something in your world, an outdated habit, a toxic attachment, or a limiting belief, is ready to be released. This echoes the energy of someone must die to be reborn from the reference text. A chapter of your life is closing, so a new one can flourish. Allow the old version of yourself to dissolve gracefully. This transformation may feel uncomfortable, but it's necessary for your evolution. Spiritually, this marks a rebirth. Virgo 2.0, more authentic, confident, and spiritually attuned. Card 4, the Tower. The Tower often follows death to shake loose what's been resisting change. Today, it suggests a sudden revelation, a truth that dismantles an illusion you've been clinging to. This may come as an emotional confrontation, a sudden insight, or a professional breakthrough that disrupts old patterns. While the Tower can be intense, it also liberates you. It's the universe's way of saying, you've outgrown this. Embrace it as divine intervention clearing your path for something far better than you've imagined. Card 5, the Star. After the storm of the Tower, the Star restores faith and peace. It's the light after darkness, the moment you remember why you began your journey. Healing, spiritual renewal, and optimism are illuminated now. The Star tells you that your angels and ancestors are nearby, guiding your every step. For Virgo, who often bears the weight of responsibility, this card brings comfort. You are not alone. Your dreams are valid, and your future holds beauty. Believe again, not because everything is certain, but because hope itself has power. Card 6, the King of Wands. This fiery figure represents a person, possibly someone entering or re-entering your life, with strong charisma and determination. This could mirror the energetic man in your reference text, magnetic, confident, but also sometimes self-focused. If this person is connected to your romantic or professional world, expect passionate energy, but also the need for clear boundaries. In your own spirit, the King of Wands calls you to lead boldly, to take ownership of your destiny without fear of standing out. Today is not a day to blend in. Your light inspires others. Card 7, the Seven of Pentacles. This card reflects your analytical Virgo nature perfectly. It's the moment of assessment, looking at your efforts and asking, is this worth my energy? You may feel impatient for results, especially in finances or work. The Seven of Pentacles reassures you that growth takes time. Seeds planted with integrity will yield abundance soon. Patience is not stagnation, it's divine timing at work. Continue nurturing your projects, but don't overextend yourself. The reward is closer than you think, even if you can't see it yet. Card 8, the Queen of Swords. Ending with the Queen of Swords signals clarity and discernment. After the emotional and spiritual turbulence of the earlier cards, this queen restores logic, strength, and independence. She teaches you to cut away distractions, gossip, or manipulative influences, mirroring the advice from your reference text about separating from bad counselors. This energy empowers you to make decisions based on truth, not fear. You're stepping into your power, Virgo, speaking your truth without apology and setting boundaries that protect your peace. Today's spread for Virgo tells the story of awakening, transformation, and divine empowerment. The Magician reminds you of your manifesting power, while the Moon and Death urge you to trust your intuition and embrace change. The Tower shakes away illusions, making room for the Star, which restores hope and divine guidance. The King of Wands ignites leadership and passion, while the Seven of Pentacles encourages patience and faith in your progress. Finally, the Queen of Swords crowns your day with wisdom and clarity. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Virgo, the presence of the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles in your financial sphere signals a powerful time for manifestation. Your meticulous planning and clear focus on goals are transforming into tangible rewards. The energy around you today suggests that even small, consistent actions, like refining your budget, learning a new skill, or networking intentionally, could open doors to remarkable gains. Remember, abundance begins in the mind before it reaches your bank account. Your financial intuition is heightened, making it easier to sense which opportunities are authentic and which are illusions. The Moon's influence cautions you not to rush decisions based solely on appearances. Read between the lines before signing contracts or investing your energy into any venture. A calm, methodical review will prevent future complications and strengthen your sense of control over material matters. Luck today flows through deliberate action rather than chance. When the Star shines over your money sector, it reminds you that hope and optimism are currencies too. Believe that the universe conspires in your favor when you align your practical steps with your heartfelt vision. A windfall or unexpected opportunity could appear, but it will favor those who've stayed disciplined and prepared. This is also a period of release. letting go of scarcity thinking or guilt around success. Death indicates the end of financial fears that once held you back. You are rewriting your personal definition of wealth, one that includes peace, freedom, and spiritual alignment. When you shift from survival mode to creation mode, miracles tend to happen effortlessly. Networking, collaboration, and clear communication are your lucky charms today. People of influence, symbolized by the King of Wands, may notice your talents or extend offers that accelerate your progress. Say yes to meetings, interviews, or proposals that resonate with your intuition. The seeds you've planted are ready to bloom under divine timing. Finally, Virgo, remember that your greatest wealth is your mind. The Queen of Swords asks you to think strategically about long-term stability, retirement plans, passive income, and self-reliance. By mastering patience and precision, you'll not only attract financial success, but also sustain it gracefully. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 22nd are 70, 13, 6, 92, 47, 38. Daily love. Emotionally, the moon envelopes your heart today, stirring dreams, nostalgia, and unspoken feelings. You may sense that someone from your past is energetically connected to you, perhaps thinking of you or struggling to let go. Love, for you, is not just romantic, it's deeply spiritual, and the bond between you and this person may transcend physical presence. Trust what you feel, even if logic can't yet explain it. Death brings transformation to your love life, signaling that an old pattern, such as fear of vulnerability or attachment to unavailable partners, is ending. You're entering a stage of renewal where honesty and authenticity will attract the right connections. If you're single, a powerful soulmate energy approaches once you release emotional baggage. For those in relationships, expect profound conversations that rekindle intimacy. The fiery King of Wands introduces passion and intensity. Someone charismatic, confident, and magnetic may step into your orbit. This energy ignites your confidence and reminds you that attraction begins with self-worth. Love feels alive again, charged with excitement and possibility, but balance it with discernment. Don't be dazzled by charm alone. Ensure shared values guide the flame. The Magician adds another dimension: communication and intention. What you say and visualize in love now carries weight. Speak your truth clearly, but remember that words are spells. Use them to build trust, not control. Manifest the kind of love that nourishes your growth instead of draining your peace. The Tower warns that sudden realizations may occur, a truth revealed, a hidden emotion surfacing, or a shift that alters how you view a connection. Though it might shake you momentarily, it ultimately liberates your heart from illusions. The universe is aligning you with someone who matches your evolved vibration. Finally, the star restores faith in romance. Whether single or committed, today's energy bathes your heart in forgiveness and hope. You're reminded that love is not something to chase, it's something to become. When you embody love, it magnetizes toward you effortlessly. At work, in your professional realm, the Magician empowers you to step into leadership mode. You have the skills, intellect, and intuition needed to execute projects successfully. Others look to you for guidance, even if they don't say it outright. Your sharp focus and precision turn ordinary tasks into opportunities for innovation. If you've been considering launching something independently, the timing is ripe. However, the Tower introduces sudden changes. Perhaps restructuring at work, a shift in hierarchy, or a new responsibility that initially feels overwhelming. Instead of resisting, adapt quickly. The universe is clearing what no longer aligns with your potential. What may appear as a disruption is actually divine realignment towards something better suited to your purpose. The Queen of Swords crowns you with mental clarity and discernment. Use this energy to communicate professionally and assert boundaries. You've learned enough to distinguish between collaboration and exploitation. Speaking your truth may ruffle feathers, but it ensures your respect and peace of mind in the long run. The Seven of Pentacles encourages patience. You may not see immediate results for your hard work, but momentum is building beneath the surface. Don't allow temporary frustrations to make you doubt your path. Every detail you refine today contributes to your long-term reputation and security. Meanwhile, the star infuses inspiration into your work environment. You might find yourself mentoring others, innovating new ideas, or being recognized for your dedication. Your creativity is your currency. Don't hide it. The workplace begins to reflect your inner transformation, and soon you'll see tangible rewards. Finally, the King of Wands urges you to lead with passion and courage. Take initiative, present bold ideas, and don't shy away from challenges. This is not the time to play small. Virgo, the world needs your vision and meticulous execution. Health. Physically and emotionally, today calls for balance and restoration. The star blesses your body with healing energy, suggesting that recovery, whether from stress, fatigue, or emotional strain, is underway. You may feel renewed vitality through small lifestyle changes like hydration, stretching, or meditation. Your system is craving peace as much as nourishment. The moon reveals that some tension you feel may be psychosomatic, rooted in emotions rather than actual illness. Virgo's analytical nature can sometimes overthink health matters, amplifying minor symptoms. Practice grounding exercises and trust your body's wisdom instead of feeding worry. Death symbolizes the end of harmful habits and the birth of healthier patterns. This could mean adjusting your sleep schedule, reducing processed foods, or releasing emotional weight that has manifested physically. As you shed what no longer serves your body, you make room for a lighter, freer energy to emerge. With the Magician present, you are reminded of the mind-body connection. Visualization and affirmations hold real power. What you imagine in your health often becomes your reality. Speak kindly to yourself and treat your body as your sacred temple, not a project to fix. The calming energy of the Seven of Pentacles advises patience with your fitness or recovery journey. Healing takes time. Progress may be invisible for now, but it's happening. Celebrate small milestones instead of chasing perfection. True wellness unfolds gradually. Finally, the Queen of Swords suggests clarity of thought brings peace to your body. Avoid mental clutter and digital overload. Prioritize silence, nature, or journaling. Your health flourishes when your mind finds stillness and your spirit reconnects with gratitude. Family and friends. Within your family dynamics, the Tower represents a shakeup, perhaps an overdue conversation or a realization about long-standing patterns. While this may feel uncomfortable, it's a necessary clearing that restores honesty within your household. Don't fear confrontation. It can lead to deeper understanding and mutual respect. The star shines after this storm, offering reconciliation and hope. Emotional wounds within your family begin to heal, especially when empathy replaces pride. You may become the peacekeeper or mediator who helps bridge generations and rebuild harmony. The Seven of Pentacles reveals that family healing, like all growth, takes time. Be patient with relatives who are slower to change or accept new perspectives. Every act of kindness you extend now will eventually return multiplied. The seeds of compassion you plant today will blossom later. The Magician empowers you to set a new tone in your family, perhaps through better communication, organization, or spiritual influence. Your ability to bring order and understanding to chaos is one of your greatest gifts. Others may quietly admire your strength and depend on your steadiness more than you realize. Death symbolizes generational transformation, the ending of cycles that no longer serve. You may be the one breaking ancestral patterns around communication, love, or responsibility. This is not easy work, but it's sacred. Through you, your family evolves. Finally, the Queen of Swords encourages healthy emotional boundaries. Love doesn't mean overextending yourself. Speak truthfully but kindly, and let others carry their own lessons. True family harmony exists not in control, but in respect and acceptance. Compatibility. Virgo, your most harmonious connections today align with signs that ground your energy while sparking your intellect. Taurus and Capricorn, fellow Earth signs, share your practical approach to life, creating stability and mutual respect. Together, you build rather than dream idly, forming relationships that stand the test of time. The fiery Leo, symbolized by the King of Wands, brings passion, charisma, and spontaneity into your structured world. Though different in temperament, this pairing can ignite both romance and creativity when balanced by patience and communication. With Cancer, emotional depth meets your rational side, resulting in tenderness and protection. You bring clarity where they bring intuition, a nurturing partnership that feels safe yet inspiring. Scorpio challenges you to embrace intensity and transformation, resonating with the energy of death in your spread. Together, you evolve through vulnerability and emotional honesty, pushing each other to grow spiritually. Meanwhile, Gemini, ruled by Mercury like you, connects through mental stimulation and witty dialogue. You understand each other's need for curiosity and independence, but you must keep emotional grounding intact to avoid scattered energy. Lastly, Pisces teaches you compassion and surrender, helping you trust divine timing rather than perfectionism. Though opposites, this duo thrives when logic meets empathy, bridging heart and mind in beautiful balance. Your lucky color today. Royal blue is your color of empowerment today. It reflects clarity, communication, and inner authority, qualities that resonate with your current journey towards self-mastery. Wear it, visualize it, or surround yourself with it to enhance calm confidence and sharpen intuition. The phrase of the day. Transformation doesn't ask for permission. It invites your courage to trust what's unfolding. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.